Hi Virgo, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome. Happy Thursday. I'll just clear the energy of the cards before we get started. So I call upon the divine powers to help clear and protect these cards, for my intention is to use them for good only. I declare that only good shall come from their use, and that all negativity shall be turned away from them. Amen. Hopefully you can hear me over the machines outside here. So I'm going to be doing a 10 card Celtic cross spread for you today. I'm using the Gentle Thrills Tarot deck. I'm going to do a 10 card Celtic cross spread, Virgo. So just take what resonates, leave the rest. If any of your cards come out upside down, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. Always check your sun, moon, rising signs in case you have messages over there. People can show up in your readings, kings, queens, knights, and pages. They either represent you, someone in your life, or a situation. Okay, so Spirit, can I please have 10 cards for Virgo for a Celtic cross spread? What guidance, messages, insight, confirmation, clarification do you have for Virgo today? The only other thing I wanted to say is all these messages are from Spirit that you received today. I just channel the messages. They're not from me, they're from Spirit. And you might not hear what you want to hear, but you will hear what you're supposed to hear. Okay? So just keep that in mind. So your first card, Virgo, represents your current situation. And you have the Three of Pentacles reversed. Your second card represents what's crossing you or what's challenging you. And you have the Chariot reversed. Your foundation card, Five of Pentacles. Your past but is relevant to your current situation, Four of Cups reversed. Your immediate future, the High Priestess reversed. The outcome you desire most in your situation is the Seven, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's Eight of Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks weird. But it's the Eight of Cups reversed. And then your self-image card, Knight of Cups. Your environment card, Six of Cups reversed. Your hopes and fears, the Emperor reversed. And your future, the World. Very nice. That's just Foxy, my Jack Russell in the background, acting up. Okay, so let me just double check something here, because that looks a little bit, yeah, it's the Eight of Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. Weird. Anyways, your first card is the Three of Pentacles reversed. So you're getting extra protection from Spirit since it came out reversed. This card represents your current situation. This is Capricorn energy. So this card has different meanings. It could be talking about your ego. You may be experiencing a lack of teamwork. You're feeling disorganized. Apathy, conflict, competition, misalignment. You may feel like you're working alone. There could be a group conflict, poor motivation. So the Three of Pentacles reverse says you're not making the effort to acquire the new skills you need in today's changing marketplace. You might be stuck in a job you really don't like, but lack the confidence or ambition to strike out and change things for the better. The advice from Spirit is to get going. Thought without action is useless. Okay? This card could suggest that things are not going according to plan. Maybe you've taken on too much and cannot handle everything well, or it could mean that you haven't applied yourself as well as you could have. Okay, Three of Pentacles reversed, but Spirit is working with you with this situation since it came out reversed. Pentacles have to do with tangible achievements and material gain. So when this card comes out reversed, it can indicate problems with a project at hand, delayed success, or unnecessary anxiety over business. The advice from Spirit is a rest or break is needed for you to maintain your balance. It could also indicate sudden opportunities and the need to develop more skills to achieve success. Your finances might be currently blocked, and Spirit is saying you need to activate your skills to create more money flow. The help of other collaborators also needs to be acknowledged. Okay, and then what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation is the Chariot. This is a major arcana card. So the Chariot is represented by Cancer in astrology. You could be having an issue with the Cancer, but it doesn't have to be. So the Chariot reverse has a few different meanings. There could be aggression, a lack of control, a lack of direction, opposition. Self-discipline is needed. This card reversed is all about self-discipline. Being forceful, having no direction, having no control, feeling powerless, experiencing obstacles on your path. Okay, so in your challenge position, Spirit is saying the changes and transitions are happening internally at a rapid rate. Things are moving so fast, you may feel out of control and struggle to keep your head above water. It may feel like you're being pulled in two directions at once and are stressed out by the pressure. The advice from Spirit is to choose a direction carefully and accept the process of inner transition as a positive one, but be clear about your direction in life. The more you tune into your own transition process, the more control over it you can exert. This card warns of two possible things. First, beware of letting others control you. And second, there's a danger of you running over everyone in your path, in your haste to reach your goal. It might be wise to slow down and see what lies ahead before you go barreling down the road. The message from Spirit here. Shh. That's just my Jack Russell. Every time I do a reading, if she's not right beside me, she tries to get my attention here. So the Chariot reversed in your challenge position talks about a lack of discipline, a situation that might be out of control. It could be addictions, someone who's afraid to use their abilities. It's a card of arrogance or a lack of self-confidence. Some of you may be burying your head in the sand. There's also a warning against overwhelming ambition, burnout, or wasting resources. That's why Spirit is saying a rest or break is needed. Okay, this just had to check on her here. And then your third card is your foundation card. This is the Five of Pentacles, upright. So this card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. This is Taurus energy. So this card talks about hardship and loss, feeling isolated, struggling, could be a fear of loss. It's a card of unemployment, financial loss, poverty, having a lack mindset, um, isolation, worry, shame, failure, starting again, disgrace, alienation, feeling abandoned, adversity. So this card is warning that money may soon be very tight, that losses may ensue from ill-advised investments, or that support you had counted on won't be forthcoming, such as a grant, a state of a loved one, or a bonus. In some cases, it's advising you to ask for help from other people or the universe. It suggests financial losses, business problems, or material lack. It can also indicate that spiritual bankruptcy is at the root of this unfavorable condition. In some cases, this card can show that your priorities should be spiritual and not financial or worldly. Okay? So this card indicates going through rough times, either physically or financially. But that is hard enough. But this card carries a more distressing message. You're letting these hard times erode your spirit, your faith, and your desire. You don't have the energy to get through this time. You have no faith that things will turn around. You don't even desire to seek the help that may be available. Okay? Spirit wants you to know that you are supported and you are never alone with this card. Okay? Know that there's a fear of destitution, feeling impoverished and alone. This 5 can represent money crisis, such as recurring cash flow problems or struggling on low income. However, the card often signifies a fear of poverty and of isolation from society, friends, and family rather than literal poverty. While it can arise in a reading after a relationship breakup or the end of a work contract, it more often reflects a state of mind, a fear of losing what you have, even when you are financially secure. Okay, so make a note of that for sure. Then your 4th card is the 4 of Cups reversed. So extra protection from Spirit. The 4 of Cups reversed represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. This is Cancer energy. So reverse, this card is talking about acceptance, clarity, choosing happiness, having sudden awareness, checking in for alignment. Spirit is telling you to check in with yourself for alignment. This is a card of negativity, withdrawal, depression, retreating. You may be experiencing displeasure, disappointment, or dissatisfaction with a relationship or the way a creative project is turning out. You want to withdraw to regain perspective and balance. This card can mean a deeper depression or engaging in unhealthy activities to relieve boredom. So remember, moderation with everything. Don't forget, okay? There's a lack of enthusiasm. There's a fear of being alone. Or you may be overindulging in disappointment to the point that you're missing new and unexpected opportunities. So be careful of that, okay? Check in for alignment, sudden awareness, okay? Experiencing sudden awareness. Spirit is saying choose happiness, okay? Acceptance. think positive. Then your immediate future card, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, is the High Priestess reversed. So this is your immediate future card. This is the moon in astrology. So reverse, this card is saying that there's some secrets, or there's talking about withdrawal again. So I would make a note of that. They're repeating that. You've lost your inner voice. Your feelings are repressed. Your intuition is repressed. There's hidden motives, confusion, a lack of center. So the High Priestess reverse says something within you is seeking recognition. You may have been neglecting your true purpose, although at a deep level, you are aware that motivation is stirring to make a change. You may be keeping this situation private for now, not wanting others to know about it. Those around you may notice that you seem vague or not quite yourself, but that's okay. Spirit's saying just ignore them. You're in the process of manifesting spiritual fulfillment and well-being. Okay, this card warns of knowledge being withheld. You may be seeking something that you are not meant to know, or maybe someone is keeping something from you that you need to know. That comes very strong with my intuition, I think, for sure. It could even be that you have knowledge that needs to remain a secret, at least for now. Okay. The High Priestess reversed talks about negative psychic influences. It's a card of self-delusion. Some of you may be using your psychic abilities to manipulate. This is a card in the reverse position that talks about drug and alcohol overuse. So again, moderation in everything, okay? This card might suggest mental illness, a muddled mind, suppressed or neglected intuitive feelings, especially as it relates to clairaudient and clairvoyant aptitude. So this card talks about hidden influences, someone who is working against you, or that maybe you're surrounded by shallow, superficial individuals. So the advice from Spirit with this message is be cautious and keep your own counsel. Okay, trust your intuition. Be careful who you open up to. Then the outcome that you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen, is the Eight of Cups reversed. So this card talks about a few different things. There's a fear of change. There's a fear of loss again. So I would make a note of that for sure. You're walking away from something, or some of you might be trying one more time. This is a card of avoidance, aimlessly drifting, indecision. Maybe you're staying in a bad situation and accepting less. This is a card of stagnation. You're running away without facing your problems, Spirit saying. Things haven't worked out as you had hoped and you want to bolt without giving the situation a second chance. But Spirit saying, if you split now, you might regret it later. So be careful with that. This card says you've given up the dream and decided to stay put, whether you are fulfilled and satisfied or not. This card represents a person following a fantasy, not seeing the reality of their situation, but rather indulging in emotions. So they're repeating that message. Make a note of that. This situation can lead to depression, so you have to be really careful here. You may feel like you're stagnating because you're indulging in your emotions without rational thinking or considering the facts of the situation. Then your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the Knight of Cups. Male or female in a general reading. The Knight of Cups is represented by Pisces in the zodiac. So upright. The Knight of Cups is following their heart. You might have received an offer. The Knight of Cups is romantic. It represents your imagination. The Knight of Cups is highly principled, is on a mission. This card represents romance, charm, beauty. The Knight of Cups is chivalrous, artistic, diplomatic, tactful, charming, a mediator, a negotiator. An offer or other opportunity comes to you. This may be an invitation or proposal of some kind, which sounds exactly like exactly what you need. This card can show the early stages of a relationship. However, as a person in your reading, this knight is romantic but not practical. So he or she may say just what you want to hear, but forget the practicalities. So the message here is to wait and observe and let this person prove their value before you agree to any plan, okay? Know that the right person waits until you are ready, is the message. With the Knight of Cups, your self-image card, how you see yourself. This Knight of Cups is bringing you a message about love, or he may represent your true love, the Knight on the white horse. His appearance indicates that you are deeply involved in an emotional situation to the point where little else matters. You may be awaiting this message, such as a declaration of love or a proposal of marriage, with such anticipation that everything else seems insignificant. And if this knight doesn't represent a lover, he is certainly a friend who is honest, intelligent, and willing to aid you. Okay? So the Knight of Cups. And then your 8th card represents your environment or how others see you in your situation. And you have the 6 of Cups reversed. The 6 of Cups is Scorpio energy. So this card talks about, again, a few different things. Moving forward. Maybe you're moving forward. You're leaving home. This is a card of forgiveness, independence, living in the past or feeling like you're stuck in the past. This card reversed suggests the changes in the immediate environment that will make you feel more secure. Okay, so this is your environment card, or how others see you. And this cup reverse suggests changes in the immediate environment that will make you feel more secure. It might involve meeting new friends or making new associations. Spirit saying you are developing new emotional tools that are going to aid you in your future. And also an important event is coming very soon. Reverse, this card can be taken two ways. Maybe you're wrapped up in nostalgia and cannot move ahead or feel satisfied because nothing will ever be as good as you remember, or it can indicate that you do not remember your past fondly, and you don't want anything from your past to revisit your visit your present life. okay? Six of Cups reversed can talk about a loss of innocence or a loss of childhood. It could represent a loss of a childhood friend. Again, they're saying you're letting go of opportunities. The advice from Spirit with this card is cut any binding cords that are holding you back. Okay? Cut binding cords that are holding you back. Then your ninth card represents your hopes and fears, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation. And you have the Emperor reversed. So extra protection from Spirit. So the Emperor reverse, your hopes and fears card, is about there's a lack of discipline, Spirit is saying. There's inflexibility. Someone is being stubborn, reckless, coldness, tyranny, excessive control also when it comes out reverse. You might be in conflict with the established order. It could be at your job, with your family, your religion, or an ethnic group. Maybe you feel pressured to accept responsibilities you don't want or don't feel capable of handling. You may have recently experienced a loss of power, or you may lack the energy required to reach your goals. The advice from Spirit is a need for more experience, drive, or improved health could be indicated here. The Emperor reverse suggests too much control, being aggressive and dictatorial for the sake of exercising power over others, or you could be pushing yourself too hard by sheer force of will and ignoring your heart. It can also represent an achievement that becomes oppressive. The Emperor reversed represents an immature, selfish, domineering man. It could represent a hatred of authority, or it could represent someone who is about to lose authority. Some of you may be feeling threatened, drained, vulnerable, and are lacking in ambition. Some of you may be overshadowed by a dominant parent. This could represent a man who is exploiting his authority by acting foolishly. So just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? And then your future card is the World, Major Arcana. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. This is Saturn, and this card is represented by Saturn in astrology. So the World is all about completion, achievement, fulfillment, wholeness, harmony, having a sense of belonging. It could represent an ending, a final reward, success, integration, accomplishment. It could also represent travel. Spirit is letting you know when the World card shows up, it represents success in all your endeavors, okay? Success in all endeavors is assured. Everything is available to you and all is right with the world. Whatever you do now will prosper. A career change, a move to another place, a new relationship, recognition, rewards, acclaim. This is the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one. Okay, Virgo, you have mastered the complexities of your inner nature and feel supported by your inner resources. This is a time of supreme self-confidence and victory. You have put your trust where it belongs, in a higher power, and now you will reap the rewards. Many possibilities and opportunities are available to you, And now you are free to choose what pleases you. Okay? Big achievements. The world promises the wonderful conclusion of long-term projects and the realization of goals. Success, completeness, satisfaction, and fulfillment are woven into your life. This card could also indicate major trips and extensive travel. So yeah, a completion of a life phase or project, and you celebrate this. You might even receive a gift or a reward. Your horizons expand and new ideas beckon. Okay, this could represent an overseas adventure. Your world is happy as you look to the future. Okay, awesome. That's the great card to get. So now I'm just going to pull one last oracle card for you. And we're going to use this deck here, the energy oracle cards. Okay. So I call upon the divine powers to help clear and protect these cards, for my intention is to use them for good only. I declare that only good shall come from their use, and that all negativity shall be turned away from them. Amen. Spirit, could I have one final oracle card for Virgo? One final oracle card for Virgo, please, Spirit. Thank you. So your last card is a woman holding a coin. I'm sorry if you can hear Foxy in the background. She's acting crazy. So number 42, it came out upright. A woman holding a coin. So this card says, this card is all about a female connection. A female connection in money, health, or value. The elegantly dressed woman on this card sits on a beautiful chair holding a bright gold coin. When this card comes up in a reading or in a woman's reading, it might refer to you directly and to a successful endeavor regarding your own finances or health. This could also signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice or connect you with someone who does. This woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, or it may be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance, or even the possibility of new love or friendship connected to a woman of wealth or business. So that's exciting. The affirmation with this card is, the world supports me in my financial goals. I am making synchronistic connections that serve and honor me. Okay, so that is your reading, Virgo. If it resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. And if you want your own reading, I'll leave my email under the video. Sending you a big hug. Take good care, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Virgo.